I was so confused and I didn't expect that, especially what he said, like, good luck paying your bill. What? I'm not prepared for this. Yo. Hi my bubbly buddies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonolo, but you can call me Bubbles, and this is my channel. If you would like to be a part of my bubbly buddies, you can just hit that subscribe button so you can join our beautiful family. So guys, today I have something new and different on this channel. I'll be telling you guys a story time about how I ran away from a bull.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Very bad, but anyway, while I am telling my story, I'll be reinstalling this wig of mine. I wanted to do something different with it, so I just curled it a bit. We'll actually see how it turns out. I actually don't know what it's gonna look like because yeah, there's a lot going on here. But yeah, I'm actually very excited to see the end result. So let's get into this video. So guys, I don't actually have a beverage because I finished my champagne like not so long ago, so I don't have anything to drink. But I mean, I will be installing the hair, so yeah, let's get started. First thing first, gotta take off the glasses because they're gonna be like disturbing me. See how my hair's growing, guys? Yeah, next thing you know, I have my afro back. Anyway, okay, so this guy, it's interesting how we met actually. So it was a couple of weeks after my birthday, and a few friends of mine were chilling at a place that we booked at not too far from Lane Mall. Yeah, so we were just chilling there, vibing, listening to music. We had a couple of drinks. It was, you know, so fun, you know, just girl vibes, you know, chatting it up, catching up as well, because I hadn't seen a few of my friends in a while. So, you know, we were just talking, catching up, having fun, drinking. It was just amazing. It was such a good time. So eventually, it was still during load shedding, so the lights went off, and then we decided to go to the club because there was no music anymore.
What do you mean by that?
You know, I mean, we were still chilling, vibing. The vibes were still good and everything. It's just that the only thing we were missing was music. So we decided, you know what, let's go out. Like, you know, plus we weren't too far from the club anyway. So we decided, no, you know what, let's go vibe, let's go have fun, let's go continue with these good vibes, this good energy somewhere else. So we went there and it was so fun. We had so much fun, guys. Incredible! I think this club was actually having a birthday there, like it was the actual club's birthday. Those of you who know Midland know which mall club I'm talking about. It's quite popular. Yeah, but it's a good vibe. Yo, we had so much fun, and it was actually our first time going there, surprisingly. Yeah, it was actually our first time at that club, and we had so much fun. Guys, that night was so fun. Shame. So upon having fun and everything, one of my friends, oh, that girl, guys, she showed us a movie. Shame that day. Yo, so we vibing, we having fun, dancing, listening to music, you know, it's a vibe, you know, drink after drink and everything. So of course, you know, she got a little drunk, and you know when your emotions take over and it's like you go through, I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, she was going through something, and then those emotions came up while she was drinking. So yo, trauma, I tell you. The sun. Anyway, so she thought she saw something, but it wasn't what she thought she saw. So we had to you know, get going because, you know, our girl wasn't okay. and that was gonna make us not okay, and we weren't gonna enjoy the rest of the night with that situation happening. But either way, we had fun, so we were like, okay, let's wrap it up. You know, let's go back to where we booked and just chill it out there, you know, hang out there and continue vibing or whatever. Yeah, so as we're leaving the club, that's when I met the guy. Like during the whole commotion, that's when I actually bumped into him, and then he asked for my number. He wanted to actually like talk and have a whole conversation, but you know, it was in a rush. We were in a rush with trying to get our friend okay and trying to get an Uber, you know. Plus, it was just, guys, there was just a lot happening that night, yo. There was so much happening. But anyway, we eventually made it out, and then I just gave him my number, and then, you know, he texted me the very next morning. So when he texted me, you know, we started talking from there, and we continued talking into the new year and everything. So around February, he had texted me wanting to meet up. I think I put enough glue on. So yeah, he had texted me wanting to meet up, like wanting us to officially have our first date, like officially meet up and stuff. So he suggested a couple of places, and then I decided to go with Cream in Brooklyn. That place is very nice, guys. It is so nice, like from the food to the music to the service to the decor. I think I should make it tighter actually, because it's quite loose. Okay, that's better. So yeah, and then so I requested from my house to Cream, and then I met him there. I actually arrived before him, so I got us a really nice table. And then when he arrived, that's obviously when we started our date. When he arrived, I then noticed that he's actually quite older than me. But shame, he's so sweet, like, oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Like, we had such good conversations. He was giving me so much advice about like business and, you know, just life in general. So cute and whatever. Okay, so yeah, we just, you know, we kept talking. Like, there was never a dull moment or an awkward moment. You know, I hate dates. When you go on a date, guys, like, the date has to be fun. Oh my word, like, yo. You don't want to be sitting there, excuse me, with like an awkward person or someone who's like not talking to you, or like someone where the conversation doesn't just flow. It's very nice when like you go on a date and the conversation flows and it's just so nice and you're sipping on your wine, you know. It's so nice. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I had ordered some wine And actually, speaking of wine, he actually really loves wine. He was telling me about how whenever he's in Cape Town, he's always going to like vineyards and all of that stuff. Oh, this is really nice. So when I curled it up now, I put mousse on the hair, and then I curled it up with this afterwards. Ooh. So yeah, it was just really nice. Like yeah, he was telling me about the vineyards and stuff. So yeah, anyway, how cute are my earrings, guys? Sorry, back to the story. So yeah, he even offered like to take me to a vineyard and stuff, but then I was like, you know what, since we're still, you know, talking and this is like our first date, we can maybe talk about that a little later as time goes by and whatnot. So, you know, he wasn't mad about it or anything because he had a trip coming up, going to Cape Town. So, you know, he wanted me to experience a vineyard and whatnot because I haven't been and all that. Like, he's so sweet, guys. But anyway, I said no. So yeah, but anyway, even after I declined that that offer, he, you know, he didn't change his vibe. Like, he didn't change his vibe. The vibes were still the same. Yeah, the vibes were still the same. They were still good. We were still having fun, having a good time. We had a 3-course meal. What did I get for starters again? Guys, this is like way back in February. But I don't know, I just remember having oysters and did I have steak or pasta? I probably had steak. No, I had pasta. And then I got dessert as well. And then yeah, you know, we just had a very lovely time. Everything was good. Everything went so well. And then from there, I took an Uber home, and then, you know, we continued chatting it up. Like, even after his Cape Town trip, like, we were still talking and everything. And then when he came back, he actually wanted to meet up, but then I was at school. So he said, okay, no, when you're done. And I said, okay, cool, no problem, but I'm not alone. I was actually with a friend of mine. So he then said, no, that's fine, you guys can both come. You know, bring your friend as well. So then I said, okay, cool, let's go. Let's go eat, you know? So, sorry. Then he came to fetch us. He came to pick us up, and then we went to the Mark in Sandton. Went to a cute restaurant there. They have good food. Ooh, good wine too. And just very nice interior. Like, all in all, like, I feel like the restaurants that I've been to are very, very nice. I've never been to like a bad restaurant. But anyway, this time he had chosen this restaurant. So we went there. It was quite nice. I had steak there, yes. I remember I was craving steak, and then my friend had a burger and he had steak as well. Their food is so good, 10 out of 10. So anyway, this is our second date, and already we have like a third wheel He didn't mind at all actually, because like I said, he's the one that actually said I should bring my friend along, and the vibes were good. The vibes were really good. We were all talking, having good conversations. Nothing weird happened during that time. And then he started talking about going to Saint. Like, he wanted us to go to Saint afterwards. Guys, our outfits, like I said, we came from school, so obviously we didn't look like we could go to Saint. You know? And mind you, I've never been to Saint, so it would have been such a nice experience, such a good time. Plus, you know, we had someone to buy us bottles. Guys, yo! It would have been so nice, but yo, he then started like, cause we were saying no, and we explained why, and either way, it was during the week, so my friend had to get home early anyway. So he was talking about Saint and everything, and he kept being so persistent and going to Saint and stuff. I think that wine got to his head, like, yo, guys. Because like now he started like acting weird and different. Like, he was being very persistent, like, no, insistent, sorry, like, let's go to Saint. Like, he started insisting really hard on us going to Saint. Ooh, guys, this looks good. Hello. So yeah, like, he started being, he was like insisting, like, guys, no, let's go to Saint, like, and you know, he's like, plus you've never been there, it's gonna be such a nice vibe, like, let's go. And we're like, put our outfits and blah blah blah, and he's like, don't worry, they're not gonna take pictures of you or anything. But it's like a me thing, like, I don't feel comfortable going to Saint in the outfit I'm wearing. And he was just so insistent, and like, he started like acting weird, almost like he's forcing, and it was like, you know, when you force some things, nah? Like, when you force a situation or something, it never goes well, like, the night never ends well. So he was forcing it, and like, you know what, I'm gonna pay the bill and then we're gonna go to Saint. And we were like, yo, what the heck? We were like, yo, what the heck? Like, you know, that's crazy. Like, we would love to go to Saint, but, you know, and I was actually very confused, like, why he wasn't taking it well, especially like since our first date went so well, and seeing how, you know, sweet and understanding he is. I was so confused. I was like, who is this person? Because he ain't the same person I went on a date with, you know. It was just different energy, it was just a different vibe. So that's why I'm saying I think the wine got to his head that night, because wow, that was so weird. So he said he was gonna pay for the bill, and then we're gonna go to Saint, right? So he's like, come with me to the car, let us go fetch my card. So I go with him, and then obviously my friend is left at the table alone. So we get downstairs to the parking lot, and he starts like, that's when he starts saying that, no, when we get back upstairs, I'm just gonna pay and we're all gonna go. And I was telling him no and all of that. And then I literally said no. I literally declined, and I said, no, I think after you pay, we're gonna go home and everything. And then he was like, you know, it's good luck paying your bill. What? So I was so confused. Like I said, this guy was acting weird, you know. This was some different energy. I've never seen this type of behavior before from him, especially, you know. I was so confused, and I didn't expect that, especially what he said, like, good luck paying your bill. What? I'm not prepared for this.
You're broke! You're f***ing poor!
Yo, guys, imagine So now he literally gets into the car and then he locks himself inside, and then so before he locked himself inside, he gave me my stuff, because like I said, we were at school. So he gave me our stuff, and then as I'm going back upstairs, I call my friend. I'm like, girl, you need to leave now. She's like, what's happening? So I'm like, girl, you need to leave now. Just make sure you get out of there. And I explained to her the story as quick as I could. I'm like, he's leaving us to pay for the bill, blah, 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 blah. And whatever. Guys, if I had that money on me, I wouldn't mind paying. But like, I was not prepared. You get me? Anyway, so I explained to her, and then she tells me, okay, no, she's outside now. Like, she calls me again, because I had to go around instead of going straight up, because if I went straight up, then obviously the waiter was gonna call me back and be like, what's going on, you know, y'all just left and everything. So I obviously had to go around, and I went around, and then luckily that entrance on top was open. So I went through there, and then I found her. She was actually hiding behind the bus, and then that's where we stood while we were waiting for our Uber. So while we were still hiding behind the bus waiting for our Uber, he had then called me, and on the call he's telling me that no, he actually came back and paid for the bill. So he was joking, blah blah blah. He was just trying to see what I was gonna do, you know. And I was like, nah, that wasn't a good move. And then he's like, no, but we should all still go to Saint and blah blah blah. And I'm like, this guy, I've been saying no the whole time. So yeah, we told him no, we're still gonna go home, blah 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 blah, and all that and the other. Imagine. So yeah, guys, since that day, I've always made sure that I have enough money on my card. Whenever I go out on dates, I have enough money to pay for my bill, my portion of the bill at least. Because wow, that was a very crazy experience. And tell me why I'm still talking to this guy till now. I haven't seen him since though, but we have been talking. But shame, he is quite sweet. It's just that he pulled a very weird stunt that night. So yeah, I'm glad he actually went back to pay the bill though, because that would have been even worse if he didn't go back and pay. But yeah, guys, that's my little story of how I ran away from a bill. I've never done it before, guys. I'm not that kind of girl. You shouldn't be either. So yeah, just always make sure that you have enough money to pay your portion of the bill, if not the whole bill, so that you don't have to deal with things like this or situations like this when they happen. Okay, be careful, be safe out there. Yeah. All right, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Ooh. It looks so good. It's giving old money.
What?
So yeah, guys, that's my little story. Please let me know how you guys feel about this story, and let me know if I should do more, if you guys like this or not, because I have a lot of stories. So just let me know if you guys actually like this little segment of story time on my channel or not, and then we'll take it from there. Mwah. See you on my next one. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I love you. Bye.